it was truly a blessing and honor to be in the sessions with Steve. I think that I grew so much from them, and they were everything I needed them to be. They definitely lifted weights off my shoulders in the hard weeks that I had, and they just were amazing.
I could have never imagined when I first heard our sessions that it would go as well as it did, but at the end of the day, it really helps transform my thought process and really get me on the right track as far as what I want to do with my next steps.
Working with Steve has truly been transformational. He helped me discover my power by unpacking my strengths, passions, and values in a way I'd never done before. He guided me through mental and emotional sides of transitioning out of sport, helping me see the bigger picture of who I am outside of being an athlete. With his design thinking approach, we built like a clear game plan for my future step by step. I now have a solid vision for my career, attainable goals, and a roadmap that actually feels achievable and exciting.
One of the biggest takeaways I got from our time together was like this increase in, he was instilling this increase in confidence in me about what I want my life to look like and what I want out of life, and how I can see value in myself separate from this person or this athlete that I used to be. And I mean, it was huge. Those conversations that we had about those tough topics, like what's your view on life? What's your view on work? You know, who do you want to be and how do you want other people to see you? I mean, those were some of the things that we talked about. I had never really ever expressed in words. Like I had never put them in words before, and it was super helpful for me to actually have an opportunity to do that and think about things that I really had never thought about before.
Initially, I'm not a person that likes to talk about myself and talk about my life and kind of work through that, but I did, and I really enjoyed it with Steve. He really got me to come out of my comfort zone, especially in a time where I was transitioning from being a student athlete to being a coach, is what I currently am. And also going through a shift where I was living in Florida to living in Georgia, and going to a new school and learning new things. And he helped me a lot.
Steve is a great listener. He asked great questions. He made me feel comfortable to share anything I need to share. He meditated with me. He just made me feel very comfortable in the space. And I was able to not only talk about my life before and after sports, but my life and where it's going now, other parts of my life, my family, my friends, people are in my corner. And I was able to gain somebody else in my corner through Steve. And I feel like that's a great person to have in your corner.
I did not have that much confidence in myself. Confidence was always something that I struggled with throughout undergrad, in high school, and then that little transition after undergrad was over. And I'm not going to say that I don't doubt myself sometimes, but it's almost gone. Like that lack of confidence that I had in myself is almost gone. And I really attribute most of it to just him being there for me and encouraging me to do these things that I really hadn't thought about before, and have these tough conversations and these tough internal conflict with myself, to be like, hey, you know, you can do this. You just don't know how, but you can do this.
The Strive Higher journal, got one of these. It's really helped me to structure my day-to-day life. I'm a really big reminders app person, a really big Google Calendar person as well. And this also helps me to structure my priorities and help me to reflect at the end of the day. That really encompasses taking those necessary steps to put me in the best position forward.
I would say every session challenged me in the best way and left me feel more confident, prepared, and aligned with my purpose.
I never thought that Steve would get me to talk about myself for a full hour. I'm definitely not a big talker, but he got me yapping. But yeah, I just want to take this time to say thank you, and I really appreciate it.
I just feel like I grew so much from the session. So I just want to say a big thank you to Steve and to Strive Higher After Sports for giving me the time to and the resources to really grow from being an athlete and just grow in general. And I'm so glad I have them in my corner.
I truly think that what Steve Davis is doing with his company, Strive Higher After Sports, is really essential and crucial for those who need structure and want that help. And I think that being able to work with him really opened my eyes to the one need for that help for former student athletes and to the great gift and skills that Steve Davis does have.
I'm super thankful for our experience, and life after sports for me has been great, and I know that it is a lot to do with his influence on me.
If you're a current or former athlete trying to navigate what's next, or you simply want to build a more fulfilling future, I truly recommend working with Steve Davis Jr. and Strive Higher. It's one of the best investments I've made in myself. I just want to say thank you, Steve, for helping me step into my next chapter with clarity and confidence.